Asante. Behind me is my Range Rover. My Range Rover is just behind me. Now, I want to talk something more about the position of the Speaker of the Tharaka Nithi County Assembly. Because as you are aware, after elections and MCAs now have occupying their positions, now the focus now is on the position of the Speaker of the County Assembly. The 47 county assemblies. Now, we talk about Tharaka Nithi. This is the third assembly since the start of devolution, and as you know, Tharaka Nithi and previously two assembly speakers, John Babu and DJ Mbaya, and now we will be having another county assembly speaker as we start the new county assembly, probably next week because that is when the MCAs will be recalled. Now, as MCAs go for elections or to choose their county assembly speaker, which will be the second business to conduct the assembly after uh, swearing in, that will be done by the clerk. Then the second agenda will be uh, electing their speaker, who will be in charge of the sittings for the entire 5 years, unless for an impeachment. First thing first, on qualifications, a speaker should have same qualifications as the MCAs, and then a post secondary school qualification that qualifies them to be or are to be the county assembly speaker. Now there are dynamics here, especially in the Tharaka Nithi County. Every region wants a position. Now, first things, we need to have a very competent and qualified Speaker of the County Assembly, because he or she will have a huge mandate in running of the county assembly affairs. You'll be in charge of the county assembly with a very able secretary, that is the clerk that is there now. We also need a very serious county assembly speaker. There are various people that have came out to say they want to be given a chance. There is a lady called Murugi from Mara. There is Mbaya, the sitting speaker, wants a second term. There is the first speaker, John Babu. There is a lawyer, Peter Kaimba from Mokodhima. There is Eliud Mate Mureithi, doctor, who was former deputy governor of Samuel Mbaira. There is Njage Mutua, alias Kerekere from Kambangombe. There is who else? There is Mobio Mwabu from Gatunga, former MCA, who also wants to be Speaker of the County Assembly. Now, UDA party has a majority at the County Assembly. They have 10 MCAs, followed by TSP with 2, and then 3 independent members of the County Assembly. We will have nominations, and the most probable thing, there will not be less than 5, and UDA will get the majority. Will get like all of them. Now, so UDA will have a very big say on selection or on identifying who will be the speaker, and therefore Governor Muthomi Njuki will have an upper hand in identifying who will be the speaker, because he is in charge of the operations of the county. The UDA party is the senior most politician in Tharaka Nithi County in the UDA party, being by the virtue of being governor elect, but he will be governor on Thursday when be sworn in. Now, so you have a big ad in identification and electing of the county assembly speaker. But there are a lot of dynamics now that are at play. At first, it was obvious that Peter Kaimba will be our county assembly speaker in Tharaka Nithi County, going by the fact that he was so close to power and so close to Governor Muthomi Njuki and the UDA operatives, even the Senator Mwenda Gataya. So it was an easy run for him. And of course, everybody expected that he will be the speaker. I also wish he becomes the speaker. And there are other dynamics that are coming to play. Remember, despite being a Kenya Kwanza family, UDA has muzzled out that like it's going alone in this region, in Meru and Tharaka Nithi. So the key players was that Beatrice Kavomi alias Kabiribiri would be the women rep, but then Susan became women rep. This complicated mathematics for a speaker from Tharaka. Why? Because other regions have a single county level position. Tharaka North has Mwenda Gataya as the senator. Tharaka South has Susan Ngugi as a women rep, as a woman representative. Therefore, that one leaves Shakariga without a position at the county level. Chuka Egamba Ng'ombe with one position of the governor, and Mara with one position of the deputy governor, which has gone to Muisraeli. Now, we look at those who are vying. In Egamba Ng'ombe, there is a guy called Kere or Mutwenjage. And there is Alex. There is Alex from Tharaka South, where Susan comes from. Alex is a scribe working for Nation Media Group in Tharaka Nithi County. Now, so this one leaves Susan and Pete. No, not Susan. This one leaves Alex and Peter disadvantaged because of where they come from. Leaves Eliud Mate with the argument that Chiakariga sub-county has no representative at the county level, and therefore they would want one. But now this complication will go on constituencies. That the Tharaka constituency has two positions as at now at the county level. Therefore, Chuka Egamba Ng'ombe has one. If they go to bargaining and Chuka Egamba Ng'ombe wants an extra position at the county level, now Njage Mutua, Getare Mbiuki, Speaker Mbabu will have an upper hand because they want that position. But then Egamba Ng'ombe may claim some share of the leadership. Therefore, if they are given two positions, Chuka Egamba Ng'ombe, Chuka to take one and Egamba Ng'ombe take the other. This one gives Getare Mbiuki and Kere Kere a higher chance of having that position. Now we go to Mara. The Mwembe region has no position at the county level, and they also want a share through having speaker. So Mbaya has now an argument that he can bring on the table and tell them he wants that position because Mwembe has no position at the county level. Now, we may talk about resources. There are only two positions at the county level that has resources: the women representative and the governor. One has gone to Tharaka, the other one has gone to Chuka. Now, there may be an argument that Tharaka people, you got a woman representative, which has a kitty, an extra position of a speaker. Therefore, other regions, even Chuka, may demand, yes, we have one position that has resources, but we can have an extra. Therefore, they can argue and claim the speaker's position. But Mara has no any position that has a kitty. They have just deputy governor. And deputy governor operates every place at the mercies of the governor. Therefore, they may argue, at least we want a speaker's position that has a say at the county assembly, and that we can use it as an entry to negotiate projects through a county assembly because the speaker has an upper hand. Therefore, it's about chances, game of numbers, and who gets what. Now, on the position of MCAs, the decision of MCAs, if they decide to vote on region, Tharaka remains the region with the highest votes at the county assembly. They have 6 members of county assembly elected. Mara has 5. The Chuka speaking nation has 4. If we are not including Igamba Ng'ombe, I have shifted Igamba Ng'ombe to the lower side of Tharaka because Joseph Njeru is from Tharaka. Speaks Ketharaka, but he is from Chuka Igamba Ng'ombe because Igamba Ng'ombe is in Chuka Igamba Ng'ombe constituency. Now, with that numbers, those who will be disadvantaged is those who seek coalitions. If Chuka and Mara decide to do a coalition, if Tharaka and Mara and Tharaka and Chuka decide to do a coalition and elect one of their own, it will be an advantage to either region that they will support that candidate. But it's a wait and see because everybody there has a qualifications. Alex Jero has qualifications. James Babu has qualification. Peter Kaimba has massive qualifications. DJ Bayas qualifications, Edion Mate Muredi has qualifications, Morugi has qualifications. They all have qualifications. But then the party will have a huge say. And in this case, Governor Muthomi Njuki will have huge say on the same because of the party. Now, on nominations of the MCAs, we are expecting to have not less than 5 MCAs. They will have that. And this time round, we may have, like last time, just one man nominated to the county assembly, or we may miss. Why? Because we have elected a record 13 male MCAs and just 2 female. So gender issue will be a big consideration in this matter when it comes to IBCs and nominating who will join county assemblies, because already parties have given their names to IBC for considerations, and the UDA will have majority or all of them because other parties have not raised more than 3 MCAs. Only TSP has 2, so it cannot produce a nomination because without making 3, it may be a bit challenge unless kuna point something that can be converted to a whole person. So it's a matter of time. Wait and see Tharaka Nithi County so that we can see who will be the county assembly speaker, the 3rd county assembly speaker after John Babu and DJ Baya. This is Kennedy Fred. Tuko pamoja.